Hey everybody, I'm back with another drill. This time it's going to be an 8-ball drill. Great drill for league players, APA, CPA, WOMAC, VNEA, any other A's that are out there for pool leagues. This is a great drill for a bar box as well. So bar box 8-ball drill. What you want to do is you want to make all the stripes or all the solids. Play shape on the 8-ball at least. You could shoot the 8 in and spot it, or decide not to shoot it in, it's up to you. And then clear up the other suit right after you're done that. It's a great drill. I'll put the link in the description below to Darren Appleton's site where I found the drill. I'd like to thank Darren for all the awesome drills and stuff he's putting up. And I'll get out of the way so you can screenshot and see how it's set up. So what you want to do here is you take ball in hand. You could either start with 5-ball. You have to start with the 5-ball if you take Lowball. Or if you want to take stripes, you start with the 9-ball. And then you clear up, get shape on the 8-ball, and then make it or don't make it, and then shoot the rest of the balls in. So let's give it a shot. I'm going to open with the 9-ball and come 2 cushions for the 10, hopefully somewhere around here. I like to think 3 balls at a time, so 9, 10, 13. I see a stop shot pattern there. Just off straight on the 10, so I want to be nice and straight on this 13 ball. We're going to pick a new 3rd ball. It's going to be our 12 ball. So 10 to the 13 to the 12, and even if we're a little off angle, we could be going down this way. We don't want to be on this side going this way though. We would prefer to be on this side so that we have all these different options. So here's the line. I want to be on this side of the line for sure. Okay, so I'm on the right side of the ball at least. I'm going to roll myself down here with topspin and give myself multiple options. It's always good to pick a point though, so I'm going to pick this point right here. See, we got pretty close to our point, which is good. Now I have multiple options here. I'm going to pick another 3-ball pattern. 12-ball is key. Maybe getting on the 12 and coming across, or even playing the 12 and coming out this way and leaving the 14 for last is an option. I don't like the 15 because it's bringing me away from everything here. The 11 gives me options to come here. I could come 1 cushion. I could do a lot of different things here. So I'm going to try to play in the 15. And I'd prefer to be along this line here somewhere. So it's good to play into the line. If I'm here somewhere, I could always play this. If I come too short, I could play the 12. So I'm going to pick a spot right here. Got quite a ways from my spot. I'm hoping to get into it a little more. I kind of let up on my stroke there a bit, so I underhit it. Deceleration. Now I got to play a key shot. I got to play this 12 ball and draw back to here where I am for the 15. I'm going to let it get a little bit farther. I don't know if you're allowed to play banks, but I might have a bank here and it'll help me to hold shape. Because you can see I'm just on the wrong side of it. I would have preferred to be here. I can play a bank though, and maybe shoot the 14 and come back for the 8 this way. So I'm going to line up my banks with a crisscross. I use a crisscross pattern. I'm not going to get into that, but so many different ways to do banks. Alright, that worked out. Out for the 8 ball. Alright, so you can either shoot the 8 ball or you can leave the 8 ball. I'm going to leave it for the sake of the video. I don't want to embarrass myself and miss the 8. And I got perfect position on a stripe here, or a solid here, so I'm going to continue with the solids. So this is a good spot for me because I feel like this area you have a lot of different options. So if you could come down here into this area, you look at all the shots. You could have the 10, you could have the 2. If you come too far, you could have the 6. If you come too far even, you could have the 5. So this line is really appealing to me. So I'm going to play to that line off of the 3 ball. The 3 ball brings me to this line. Okay? So the 4 ball brings me to the 3. So that's what I'm thinking right now. So I'm going to roll down for the 3, pick a spot. Just slightly on this side of the 3, so I'd like to be here, so that's good. Okay, I ended up too straight on this 3. This is a bad shot, so I don't get to use my sexy line that I like, but okay. I'll try the 3 ball and I'll just come up kind of this way then. Punch this one a bit, little speed. Okay, so I gave myself some options there. I got the 1 ball, I got the 7 ball. Play the 7 ball and roll straight through. If I come funny, I got the 6. If I go too far, I got the 6. I got the 2. There's a lot of options there. I'll roll this 7 ball in. Okay. Now it's getting down to the nitty gritty, so you really want to hopefully be in better position as you near the end of the rack. So I like the 5 ball last. There's a lot of ways to get on the 5 from the 1. I'd like to be here on this side of the 2 to shoot the 6, get on the 1, and then from the 1 to the 5. I'm gonna look at this. I'm slightly off angle, so I'm gonna pick a spot like back here, somewhere in this area. Plan G, it looks like. I'm way too straight on the 6 ball. Didn't get my angle. I'm under hitting balls. I've got an option. I could aggressively shoot this and try to come up for the 1, or I could just roll down for the 5, play the 5, get on the 1, and then the 8. So I think that's the easiest plan, so I'll just do that. I'm going to walk down here, though, and look to see where I want to be. I like to be about here. If I come too far, I can always come to cushions. I have a lot of different options, so somewhere in this area here, but pick a spot. It's always good. So, dead straight, worst case scenario. Got a live it up for the camera. So, man, this is the worst case I could be in here. 5-ball almost dead straight in. So, that is not what you want to do. So, anyway, I'm going to try to come over here and play for the one this way. Cheat the puck as much as I can. I'm going to end up shooting the one up in that corner, it looks like. Work with what you have, people. Alright, gonna have to come with the shot here now. So this shot, try to come 2 cushions and back out for the 8-ball. I'm thinking. I'd like to come back at this angle here if I could. Okay. Okay, well, I missed the 1-ball. I got my shape on the 8-ball, but that's the drill. Hopefully you can play it a lot better than I just did. I'll continue to practice it and I'll get better at it. But anyway, that gives you an idea of the thought process I have when I play 8-ball, and hopefully it helps you a little bit.